Hello, all you lovely glamorous folks on this July 13th. Happy time zone no matter where you are. Welcome to Octopunk Weekly Update and Fan Art of the Week. And the start of a new contest, Pun of the Week. So get your octopus puns, specifically octopus. That's the theme of the day. So you better throw it in the chat. I'll be picking a pun of the week at the end of the week. Every stream this week is going to have a different theme of puns. And the most memorable and my favorite will get a certificate or something at the end of I don't know, something. But we'll mostly just see if any of you can beat Joe, because Joe is the reigning monarch of the puns. And yes, pun of the week. That's a thing. Also, we compiled a list of all of the things you guys have messed up with AutoMod in the past week or so. So I guess today will also be an experiment, as always, with whether or not the auto mod is going to attack the chat. We have a good bit of stuff today for you guys. We're going to be talking about what's coming up on Patreon this week, what's coming up on Twitch and YouTube, Fan Art of the Week, which was just as excruciating this week as it was that last week for me to choose amongst the amazing DEARTFEST submissions that you guys have been working on. They're absolutely lovely. I could have chosen 30 or 40 things just this week, as with last week. But if you didn't make it this week, don't fret. We're going to be doing a full-on ArtFest showcase at the end of the month. I've already decided it's going to be August 1st. I'm going to have a couple guests from the movie on to hang out with me and look at some of the art. Also, maybe look at some of the vids. Maybe even look at some of the fan fiction. We'll see what I want to do about the fanfic, because right now there's like 150 fanfics that have been written for DE ArtFest, which is absolutely wild. And now I'm going to choke on my own spit on live Twitch. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, what did Jan do to get the automod message? Y'all are telling octopus jokes. That's not the same as puns. You have to use it in a sentence. Jokes don't count. It can't be knock knock. Knock, 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 knock. Who's there? Well, I knocked 8 times, can't you tell? That's an octopus joke that I literally just made up on the spot. And I would not win Pun of the Week for that. But anyway, let's start talking about stuff that's happening this week. I don't have any new merch, but I do want to remind you that we have a couple of these live stream acrylic charms left. All the I Feel Plenty ones sold out last week, but we do have a couple of the live stream ones left. I have them, the way Etsy does inventory is a little weird. So if you get there and it's like you want a keychain, but keychains say they're sold out, just send me a message and I'll enable it so that you can buy a keychain rather than like a necklace. All of these are like priced individually and also like organized individually, so I can't do just overall inventory because I do make them to order. And also, we got plenty of these clear Read 900 acrylic, or not acrylic, vinyl car decals. I still have plenty of those. A lot of you jumped on that last week, but I'm happy to ship more out. And I think I've got half of my stock left for these. So we'll also have some new merch coming next week. I have 2 new designs that should be in. They're 2 different types of product. We'll be talking about that next week. And I might have... Actually, no, we're not going to be talking about that next week. This is an announcement. Okay, so 2 weeks from now, we're going to be talking about new merch. Because next week, the thing that we're going to be focusing on, Opwu, is the trailer for 7 Deadly Synths. So start getting hyped now. Next Opwu, next Monday, is going to be the trailer reveal live on this stream for 7 Deadly Synths. Those of you who watched the stream on Saturday got to see a first look at 7 Deadly Synths as I edited a scene from it. Yeah, I see some hype in the chat for that. Thank you. So go on YouTube and check the VOD of that if you didn't see it already. I know a lot of you did though, and showed up for that, and it was a lot of fun just chilling and listening to some various, hopefully royalty-free lo-fi music and editing a little bit of the movie. But this week I'll be editing the trailer for it, and we'll be watching that live on Twitch next Monday at 2, and then it'll be posted on YouTube and stuff after. So yeah, that's going to be the focus in next week's Oppo, and then 2 weeks after that we will be talking about new merchandise that will hopefully be here by then. And I think it'll be 3 designs at that point, now that I know that it's 2 weeks away and I have some time to design. the other thing that we've been kind of talking on and off about, but I haven't gotten together yet. Thank you, Becky, for the bits, as well as Lady Foss, Ninjas Noodles, and Jan Jan, and River Red Paladin, all for your subscriptions before I went live as well. As I mentioned, DEARTFEST has made Fan Art of the Week very difficult for me to choose, but we have a lot of great prompts coming up this week. Today is Coffee Shop AU Day. There's already been some lovely stuff posted for that. For some of you in some parts of the world is Enemies to Lovers Day, which is one of my favorite fanfic tropes. Tomorrow is Soulmate AU Day, and we've got Noir Day coming up too. On July 16th, which I believe is Thursday for me, Noir Day, I'll be announcing what is going to happen with DE Noir and what that whole situation is going to be like when you'll get to see that. And then finally, we got Vacation and Crossover and Body Swap all coming up in the next few days as well. So some really interesting prompts this week. I'm really looking forward to Vacation, I think, the most. I think that's going to prompt a lot of really fun art and stuff for the Detroit Evolution universe. Oh, and I see some in the chat saying some love for Ada North. The amount of Ada North fanfic and art, but specifically fanfic, that has come out this month. I bet, like, Joe, like, I remember back when Joe was the only one who wrote Ada North, and it was like this niche thing. And now it's like one of the, probably up there with like Read 900 in terms of like what people write about with Detroit Evolution and DEARTFEST. It's really, really, like, there's like tens of people, you know, writing about it, and every time I see a new Ada North fic from a different author, I just like squee a little bit. It's super awesome. I'm totally here for it. And I think I can't remember. Oh, I don't think I put it in Fan Art of the Week, but you'll definitely see in the Art Fest. There was an Ada North drawing this week that I really, really liked. Yes, the corner grows. And happy birthday to a lot of different people this week. I know that a lot of you have birthdays this week, so shout out to that, because it's just been an abundance of birthdays in the past couple days. I know Ian, Simona. I'm forgetting somebody. Oh no, who's the fourth? I know there's a fourth. I think it might have been yesterday. Ian, Simona, M. I know there was a fourth one though. There is a lot of birthdays. Spence. Awesome. Yeah. Gosh. And actually, I know a couple of you are like dedicating some of your ArtFest submissions, like to people who have birthdays in July too. Everyone has their birthdays, but I know that July and October, those are the two like big popular birthday months. All the Libras and Cancers. This week on Patreon, on Friday, we got another unused footage reel from Detroit Evolution. You guys really seem to like those, so I'll be keeping those coming. We'll have more hands, don't worry, as well as a lot of other scenes. I think I'm going to do the scene 37, the DPD scene will be some of the unused footage. We have more apartment scene unused footage, and more to come with that. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be posting some script previews for Seven Deadly Sins. I did this with Detroit Evolution back in August. I posted little excerpts of the script just to give you a little taste of what the story's like, and I think I'm going to be doing that on Wednesday too. The $1 benefits this month are just kind of a grab bag. Like I did a playlist last week. This week it's going to be script previews, so if you're a $1 patron, you can see that. Also, all patrons, including $1 patrons, got access to a new Film Killer Assistant this weekend, so I hope you enjoyed that as well. This week on Twitch, we're going to be continuing The Last of Us playthrough tomorrow at noon. Austin might be joining me for that. Austin, as you might know from Twitter, has been COVID tested. He doesn't have his results back yet, but his work has sent him home all week, so he's here with me. And tomorrow he'll probably be joining us for an adventure with the Stolt. On Thursday, Maximilian and TR are joining me for Jackbox Party Pack at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's bound to be a fantastic time. I don't know which party pack we're going to play yet, or which game specifically. I think Drawful will definitely be one of them. And then Friday, I'm finishing my playthrough of A Way Out with Lemonhead. And finally, Saturday, I'll be doing Detroit Evolution Director's Breakdown. No, that is not me having a... wrong. There we go. Hit the wrong thing. That is not me having a breakdown live on Twitch. I have a script that is fully annotated. Every single line of dialogue and motion, in the script, I go through and I annotate so that when an actor comes to me and maybe doesn't do the line right on set, I can just consult my script and figure out where my head was at when I wrote that line and what the intent was, so that I don't have to fumble for a direction for him. I can just look at the thing and be like, okay, this is what I want you to do. It really saves time as a director and also helps you from contradicting yourself when you're also the screenwriter, and gives you sort of a perspective of, is everything that I'm writing motivated, consistent? What is the undercurrent of the performance here? So that's going to be a really interesting document to go through. I'll just be like going through the whole script and showing you my notes. Some of them were very funny because I liked entertaining myself while doing it. And that's sure to be a good time Saturday at noon. Oh, who's becoming an elder god in the chat? Not having a breakdown Twitch breaks. Oh no, that was definitely my fault for hitting the wrong scene in OBS. Not Twitch. Can't blame Twitch on that. This week on YouTube, let me see if this goes up immediately. I think the clip goes up immediately. I'm gonna go all the way to 7:30, and you're gonna have to say fuck me and like call into work.
Oh my god.
Just so you know, we're not ending the stream at 7:30. He's just got to like stop for 10 seconds.
I have a work call at 8, but I have to dial in at 7:30.
Yes, he's got to pretend to be on his conference call.
While I'm arm wrestling my himbo boyfriend.
I can't do it. Oh my god, if I really keep you here to 7:30, that's hysterical.
This is stupid. This is so stupid.
I don't have to outrun you. I just have to outrun the clock.
You have to outrun the phone.
Oh no. So yes, A Way Out is going to be coming part 2 to I can't talk today. I haven't been caffeinated enough. A Way Out part 2 is coming to YouTube on Wednesday, are the words that were supposed to come out in that order. That's going to be, I think, just Lemonhead's VOD. I think I'm just going to pull Greg's VOD straight from Twitch and use that one. And it was a lot of fun. As you can see, we did some fantastic arm wrestling. We also discovered a new term. We're going to be calling ourselves Him Bros now, which is a lot of fun. And you can get caught up on that before we finish the game on Friday live on Twitch. As usual, we have an Austin music piece on Thursday. We also have cross posts of all of my... Oh, is this the right one? Is this the right one? Okay, yeah, great. Click the right thing this time. Well, I'll have cross posts of all of my streams, like The Last of Us, Opwu, the Breakdown stream, and also the Jackbox stream. I just keep hitting you. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to abuse. Just stay. I talk with my hands. I'm sorry. I'm Italian. So we have a cross post of everything like that. I don't know what's coming on Friday because we posted Killer Assistant last week for patrons, so we don't have a Patreon like early access thing that I can show you on YouTube. Last time I was going to do, actually, I know what it's gonna be. Yeah, I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be something with the whole cast, which some of you have seen before, but some of you haven't. And I think you'll enjoy it. That's all I'll say. I know it's coming on Friday. It's a surprise. And then we got... I don't think we have anything else other than that on YouTube. I think that about covers it because, yeah, Way Out. We're doing 5 streams this week. It's like so much. I think all we have left today on Opwu is Fan Art of the Week. Yes, Fan Art of the Week. So as I said, this was very, very difficult to get through in terms of picking stuff. But like I said, and I've reiterated multiple times, we are doing a full showcase on August 1st to go through the whole month. So if you're not included here, don't fret. There's so many people doing stuff every single day that's amazing that I want to put like multiple pieces of their art in. But I'm just trying to share the love and also keep a good diversity in this sort of stuff that I share in this. So just to highlight a few of my favorite things this week, starting with this from Sam, Mermaid AU, Lotso and Lotso's girlfriend. This just is one of those jaw-dropping pieces to me. I know JJ was over the moon for this. Thank you to Sam. Sam's been doing a lot of great stuff for ArtFest, so follow them on Twitter. And I think Tumblr, it's Canine Effect, right, on Tumblr? So a little bit of a different username. But definitely go give some love because the coffee shop AU one has been great. The dancing one was great. I know there were others, so definitely go follow them and keep up with what they're doing for ArtFest. Shira has been, I finally know how to pronounce this. Shira has been doing some wonderful stuff all week as well, but I think this one struck me in particular, the All Human AU, where they get to grow old together. And I know that a lot of people might feel like that's depressing. I think it's very wholesome. I think it's very sweet. I love the idea of them actually aging together, even if Nines is an android, because I feel like Nines having to like live for hundreds of years without Gavin is much sadder. Back from last week, I'm promoting Sora Roar again because everything they do is just utterly stunning to me. I really love this sick fic one in particular. It's amazing how they managed to make Michael Whaley's bedroom look, which is the canon bedroom, look so much cozier than it actually did in the film. Definitely go check them out on Twitter. It was so difficult just to choose one of their pieces to highlight this week because all of them were so good. Inky Tortoise with the humor with the All Human AU. I love all of Shay's stuff as well. A lot of really fun stuff posted this week, an adorable art style. But I just had to go for Ada. No, baby Ada has a knife. Kamsky has to go after her. This is just so creative and funny. So thank you to Inky Tortoise. Go follow them on Twitter as well. Marceonia has been like clockwork with the DEARTFEST and including hidden Iggies in every one of March's art pieces, which is also a lot of fun. This one in just particular like really touched me. I think that it's a really good capturing of our Nines and Gavin, or Chris and Maximilian. And I love the interpretation of the 5+1 prompt as 5 points of contact plus 1, which is really, really sweet as well. Go check them out on Tumblr. They also post in the Discord, so give them some love in there. Everyone has been super great every single day, and I almost want to see them like all in the same place, like all laid out together once all 31 days have passed, because it's almost going to be like this really cool Polaroid arrangement. And yes, hands. Oh man, this one. Noah's artsy stuff on Tumblr. Dude, like, I just looked at this for a long time. I talk about this sometimes. There's some of them you just look at. You just look at and you just stop. I don't know if I've ever seen a Valerina piece I liked more than this. This is absolutely beautiful. This is for the proposal prompt. And I also love that like you guys gave a lot of different interpretations to proposal, and just in generally a lot of different interpretations of the prompt, a lot of non-literal interpretations of the prompt. Really creative. I appreciate this. Don't feel bad about not using the prompt as it is maybe obviously intended. I think slanting it a bit and going non-traditional with it is great. But to see a Valerina proposal is super sweet, and this is just absolutely beautiful. Go check them out. Noah's artsy stuff on Tumblr. I think they also have an Instagram, because I think I remember sharing this on Instagram to my Instagram stories, and I don't know if it's the same name, but go check it out. Jay was a Blind Pirates one who's also been like clockwork, throwing down some awesome stuff all week and last week. I want to highlight this Amnesia one because I just love anything with Zen Gavin, but it's particularly this idea of the deleting of Zen Gavin and tying into Amnesia that way is really cool. Go check them out on Tumblr, and I think on Twitter it's like pi 8, the number 8, but it's pretty similar no matter what the platform. But this is really, really, really good, guys. Definitely go follow on Tumblr. Give some love. And give some love in the chat. Yeah, Jay's in the chat today. Awesome. I don't think I'll ever. I do think the rave Read 900 getting caught by Lotso the cop is, that one's gonna be one of my favorite fan art pieces of all time. That was also by Jay last week. Time Travel by EK by EK on Tumblr. I think also EK has a Twitter, because I remember sharing this on Twitter too. I love all your different time travel prompts in regards to like tying it in with different franchises. Like I saw Doctor Who, I saw Back to the Future, but this is the only one I saw that was Rick and Morty. And I'm not a Rick and Morty fan myself, but I love that they adapted this art style for it. And just the entire concept of we've gone time traveling so that Nines can go back in time and see young Gavin being cute is really, really sweet. And I really appreciate this. So thank you, EK. Go follow them on Tumblr and Twitter as well. They might be in the chat today. I can't tell. If you're in the chat, say hi, because it's really awesome. I've seen a couple people doing this, but this was the first. Mimi Bera painting with coffee for Coffee Shop AU. Again, really, really creative with the interpretation of this prompt. I'm amazed that this looks so good by being painted with coffee. I didn't even know that that was a thing that you could do. So yes, thank you, Mimi, for this. This is beautiful. Really, really crisp. Shout out to Lion as well. I know Lion did something similar and painted with coffee today. And so go check out Lion, Lone Lion 924 on Instagram. But yeah, keep this coming. This is fantastic. I really, really like this. So Cadmium Celiac is one on Instagram. Y'all all need to go follow immediately because they've done so much great work all through the week. I had a difficult time picking just one from them, but I chose to go with this one, this Sick Fic, because I love the idea of like Chris Miller just being a really good dad. Like this just touched me. This reminded me of Michael Smallwood. This is how he is in real life with his daughter LJ, and I just want to shout out to Cadmium Celiac for that. They also have a really good mermaid Ada that's absolutely beautiful. So go follow them on Instagram and give some love. More Coffee Shop AU today by Raymushu 0055. Just cute image of Read 900. And I love that some of you have interpreted the coffee shop prompts with like very coffee colored palettes of like your actual color palette for the drawing is very like brown and cream and kind of coffee colored. It's really, really beautiful. And it's funny also that most people imagine that Nines is the barista and that Gavin is the customer. I just think that's really interesting that that's the dynamic that that just automatically gets drawn to. But thank you to Raymushu for this. Go follow them on Twitter. They've done a lot of Detroit Evolution stuff that I've really loved in the past. And our last fan art of the week this week is the dancing prompt by Like Myself on Instagram. I think it's just Like Myself. I hope I didn't typo that. But this is so beautiful. Thank you to Like Myself on Instagram. Go follow them. Again, they've done a lot of great Detroit Evolution stuff in the past too. I think that this might... I can't remember if this is their only DEARTFEST one. I think they might have had one other, but I know that they've done some really cool Nine stuff last month as well. And yes, if you haven't seen some of these artists, definitely go follow them. That's the way to support them. If you see art and fan of the week that you haven't seen anywhere else before, the secret is to go follow the artist, because that's what this is for. So you can meet new people and you can support new people that maybe you didn't see in the tag before, as well as supporting those who just grind really, really hard, like March, and do awesome Art Fest stuff every single day. So, as always, we're going to end on our P.O. Box, P.O. Box 62762, North Charleston, SC, 29419. I'm probably not going to go check it this week. It's been a couple weeks now since I checked it. So if you're waiting on me to see whether or not there's something that you've sent me, it'll probably be another week or so before I go. I'll probably go next week sometime. But you are welcome to send anything. I'll put it on my wall back here. I got this really awesome embroidered Iggy the other day. I need to contact the person who made this because I want to let them know that I got it safely, as well as some awesome art over there. I love all of it. I'll definitely be continuing to put it behind me and hang up your letters and anything else you choose to send me. So thank you guys so much for this. I didn't see any octopus puns that I love today, so I guess it'll be another week that we'll have puns, because tomorrow it's going to be stick puns on The Last of Us, and then Friday, I think it's going to be shark puns on Jackbox, and then, or no, Thursday it's going to be shark puns on Jackbox, and then Friday it's going to be bro puns on A Way Out. So there's your prompt list for the week. Get ready. I want to see them puns. We're going to pick pun of the week on Saturday. So if you come to my Saturday breakdown stream, you'll also have me yelling about who is the punniest. Wait. Add permitted turn pun? The auto mod got pun? What's this emote? I need this emote because my mind is blown right now. It's all full circle. It's all coming full circle. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you tomorrow on The Last of Us, Part 7, as we mourn Genry and move on to the rest of the campaign with our trusty Danger Stick, and make sure to get Danger Stick to the end of the game, as well as Jackbox and A Way Out and other stuff that we've got coming this week, as also continue tagging DEARTFEST with any of the work that you've been creating. I love seeing it. I love all your creations. Hope you enjoyed the prompts this week. And as always, stay great, hydrate, have a happy time zone, love well, don't kill, and scram.